Good afternoon. My name is Adriana Ramirez, and this day I will present the surreal art movement of the 20th century. Introduction. Surrealism was an important cultural movement developed in France and later the rest of Europe after the First World War. It was largely it was largely influenced by Dadaism in the 20s. We must add that the Surrealism was founded on an anarchist and revolutionary political movement. The movement is known for its visual arts and its writing mixed with an unusual imagination, like in these images. Artists paint puzzling and illogical images, often with photographic precision, creating strange creatures from everyday objects and developing painting techniques that allowed the subconscious to unravel. Surrealism mixes the themes of fantasy, the unknown, and the dreamlike body. In 1924, in Paris, André Breton uh, of 1896 to 1966 was French writer and poet who wrote a manifest after cutting of relations with Tristan Tzar, leader of the Dada movement, the Dadaism. And this surrealism was born, which many consider the last of the great vanguards. In this picture, we see André Breton. This art style tries to find inspiration in the artist's mind. Uh, it also tries to forget all logical or rational thinking. That is why the painter doesn't present past experiences, objects, change, among other things. His main objective is to represent the reality that others do not see, a reality that is in the unconscious or the dreams, like in this picture. Breton's manifesto is inspired by Freud's book, The Psychology, the interpretation of dreams, in which the author explores the idea that the human mind has a hidden level called the unconscious. That is what people do most of the time. As the word implies, they have no conscience. And this picture is the Breton's Manifesto, inspired by Freud's book. This is a picture of that. Salvador Dali. It was almost he was one of the most famous artists of the Surrealist. Salvador Dali, 1904 to 1989. Figures Spain is the most famous of the Surrealists, and his name became over time synonymous with the movement. This picture is Salvador Dali with his mustache. This occurred around 1937 and has the consequence of the transformation of his style and his political positions. Breton expelled him from the Surrealist Dali's is the most controversial. This picture in his words, the influence of the dreamlike imagination is very noticeable. That is the world of dreams. His artistic expression was made through painting and sculpture throughout his life. He also used other forms and art techniques. He even left his mark on the cinema. We are referring to his collaboration in two films directed by the Spanish director Luis Buñuel, like an Andalusian dog in 1929 and The Golden Age in 1930. In this picture, we see Luis Buñuel. Dali thought that the dreams and imagination were fundamental in the creative process. He also defended a variant of automatism. It was a kind of paranoia. This kind of art was characteristic for making magic representations, the unconscious fantasies, and also dreams, in addition to the irrationality of the works, like this picture. He tried to access the ultimate sense of reality by entering into the deep fields of thought and leaving it free from all rational subjection. Grand images are created so that a thing or object can be interpreted in various ways. Many of the works will be a critique of modern life. The inspiration was based on the forbidden and hidden thoughts. Sex will be used and imputed weight, like in this second picture. In this. Also, this picture for conclusion. Surrealism is a avant-garde transgressive. It opposes the artistic past, seeks a revolution, a completely cultural transformation, and a different way of interpreting reality. It could burn an absurd, illogical world where reason cannot dominate the subconscious. Personal opinion. Surrealism was a very peculiar movement. It's difficult to interpret but very famous for the works produced during the period. The artist wanted his works to be seen by every person. I highly recommend those who do not know about this avant-garde. Please give it an opportunity and get it to know it. These, uh, these are my sources, and it's all. Thank you.